Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. I'm going to cut a clutch in a minute, which is from a Tofino spider, absolutely stunning, beautiful girl, to a clown, which is pastel, or supposed to be Enchi, but has never produced one, and his blade. He's also double het snow. He is the father of the spider Tofino, so she is 50% het exanthic. So let's cut these eggs and see whether she is or not. Right, so here they are. They are on day 56, and they've decided to pip. I've got Mills on the phone with me. He's up there. Say hello,
hey
Mills.
guys, how you doing?
I always talk over you every bloody time. Do it again.
Hey guys, how you doing? Always a pleasure to be here with you, Baz. Thank you.
Cool. Right, I'll just move them out of the way. I'll put the goo pot in the middle. Let's cut the one who's been sticking his head out, because actually I've seen it, and it's definitely an albino, and looks like a clown, but I'm not sure. Uh-oh, is that somebody trying to ring me or you?
Yeah.
So I've cut it. Well, I actually think that is a clown. Have a look.
It's very clean, isn't it?
Look at the head.
Yeah, it's got a lot of dots on the back.
Yeah, I reckon that's an albino clown of some description. Job done. That's what I was aiming for with this clutch. But as you're aware, that the dad and both the dad's possible het exanthic, and these are also, so I suppose, possible het. If he proves that, then these guys are 50% hets. And there's another albino. Actually,
It could be 66% heads.
yeah, that is. I'm going to go out on the limb and say, because it's so bright, that that's a Tofino.
Yep, may well be.
Look how bright it is.
The first one looked like his blade as well or something. It's
Well,
so reduced down the back.
Well, think about it. The dad's blade as well.
Yeah, okay.
So
Makes sense, yeah.
there's a very good chance. So this one was one I tore, and I did my usual trick. I just put a blob of super glue on it and then stuck a piece of tissue over it, and as you can see, it's gone full term. I've got a little bit of mould on there, but that's the egg's gone full term, and the old tissue tricks worked a treat. And there's another one.
Always done. Well, another albino. What's the odds of that, buddy?
Yeah.
Like, I know she's Tofino and stuff, but jeez.
I'm going to go clown again, look.
Looks like something. It's slightly blurry. It definitely looks blade.
Oh, well, there's blade in there, but there's also spider, don't forget, so possibly, you know...
That looks like, yeah, spider.
Yeah, it could be a spider or a spider clown, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's very pretty. So, technically half of them should be albinos, because the female's a visual albino and dad's a het. So, what...
Well,
you know,
Dad was 100% het, wasn't he?
well, he's 100% because we proved him out, because he made the girl, didn't he? So,
Yeah.
and that looks like another albino.
I mean,
hello.
Oh, what is that?
That is...
What is that? That's not albino.
I don't know.
Or is it pastel in the breeding?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
okay,
well,
that might be
we think the dad's...
pastel exantic
Wow.
something. It might be. I'm not saying it is, but it might be.
Look at those facial markings. They're amazing. Yeah, that's awesome looking.
I mean, gotta wait for it to shed and like see the color change and everything.
Yeah.
But that does look awesome and totally different. That's definitely got spider in it.
That's a different colour from the other
Of some
three.
sort.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was a bumblebee exantic, it would be more white and black. But that's like lighter than most bumblebees that I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Way more reduced as well.
I'd say that's a bumblebee clown. I don't know, there's an eye stripe. There's an eye stripe there. I don't, maybe not. I have made bumblebee clowns before, but I can't remember if they've got eye stripes or not. But whatever that is, it's quite cool looking.
They do. I think they have blank faces.
It's very pasty looking, isn't it? Very
Really
light
pasty.
compared to the other. Cool. No, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying about.
Bumblebee.
Oh, there's another one here. Oh, hello. What's that? That's. Oh yeah, he must be pastel. Look, that's a pastel blade clown. Look at that.
Wait.
That is
Enchy,
stunning.
not Enchy, spider instead of Enchy, innit?
Well, I've bred him for years, this snake, haven't I? And we haven't made any inches out of him. But when we got him, he was supposed to be an inchy. I mean, the chances, all the other clutches I've done with him not producing inchy, and now it producing one, I think that's a pastel something or other blade clown.
I would go with a pastel Enchy blade clown, or even maybe not. Well, it looks pastel to me.
Oh yeah,
At least an Enchy blade clown.
Well, no, he's not. He's a pastel blade clown, double het snow. We've never. That's the snake. We've had him about 6 or 7 years. We've never made an inchy out of him.
I know, but he does look very Enchy-esque.
Yeah, but how could we go this long without making one?
Is the head white on that one, Baz?
On this one, it's right buried in the middle. Let's have a look, see if I can pop him out. Have a look at your head, mate. His head's right on the what's left of the yolk. Yes, his head is white.
Yeah, so it must be pastel as well. Yeah, Jesus, that's
Very white.
proper.
But Dad's like that as well, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a gooey one. This one. Right, that's a very pretty animal, whatever it is. All gone quiet. Oh, there's another weird looking coloured one. Wow.
That's really washed.
Oh, look at that.
That's got to be pastel. See what I mean? It's got the Enchy face. And look at the eyes. Dude, it's got one red eye, one black eye. Or is it two red eyes? Like, it looked like one red eye, one black eye.
No, they're different colours.
They are different colours, aren't they?
Yeah, so that side looks a lot lighter than the other side. See if I can get it on this camera. Yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely.
Come down a bit, yeah.
I was doing it on the GoPro so that people could see it. And it's got black paradoxing all the way through the markings on its back as well. Look.
I was just about to say it might be a chimera.
That is cool.
Chimera.
And if you look at the front of the face, that half of the face, this half is a different colour to the back half of its face.
It's some type of chimera, I would say.
That is as cool as. I can't say that on the video, can
I? You nearly did.
Yeah, nearly. Well, I'd have to learn. I'd have to learn how to bleep things out. If so, there's 6 out of 7 snakes that are yellow or albino. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very cool clutch. But there's nothing there that so far that says definitely that the female is a exanthic, except for the fact that there's a white animal in my hand. That looks like a snow.
That could be. Yeah, it does look like snow.
I think.
And the other one might be a snow as well, Baz, the bumblebee one.
Yeah, possibly.
This might be 2 snows.
Yeah, this thing's white.
That's what it might be. Yeah, that must be a snow. What colour are the eyes?
I don't know. What colour would they be on a snow?
Generally red.
Pink.
Pink, yeah.
They're pink.
Pink, yeah.
Oh yeah, they are pink.
Yeah. So it's proved out to be exantic as well then. And so is she, which is amazing.
If that's a snow, then yeah. And I've got 2 more sisters to go yet, so.
What a result.
Yeah, that to me, I think this is a snow. It's a snow. Whether it's a snow clown or not, I have no idea. We'd probably have to get Darren to test that. Yeah, so
also, we won't know until like it cut that. If that is a snow clown, that's gonna take about 6 months to colour up.
Oh, you know when I produced a completely white clown before, the Mystic clown, he didn't colour up till he was well over a year old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Richard Deadman produced a a snow clown a few years ago. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm pretty sure I saw one before, and that looks quite like it. So here they are all shed off. I don't really know what order to do these in, apart from maybe that one. So this is a Tofino. I'm pretty convinced of that. These lovely silver shiny bits up the sides and that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Tofino. Bred enough over the years to know now. So that is a Tofino, possible het exanthic, 100% het clown. Little look. What that is? That's a girl. I think I had a look at a lot of the sexes on these. I think a lot of them were females. In this one, I actually think this is a clown. I'm not 100% certain. There's a lot of spiders in this clutch, but say la vie, there aren't any with head wobble or anything like that, and they carry some very interesting genes. They may not be bred further. I'll probably give some of them away as pets, but we'll see. So this is a bumblebee clown. She's got a tiny little bit of a shake. But then so have I, so that might be me, I don't know. So this is a pastel bumblebee, 100% het clown. And that is another girl. Very pretty animal. I haven't bred spiders in so long, it's just, you forget how good they are and how awesome the patterns are. Look at that head is amazing. Then this one, I don't think is a spider. This is a visual clown. Now there's blade on both sides, so I suspect this is a super blade clown. I know Mills and I during the cutting discussed Enchi, but this is the 4th clutch that I've produced from this male, and I don't believe it's Enchi. I don't think the head stamp is right for Enchi. I actually think this is a high quality blade, or maybe even a super blade, as there's blade on both sides. Very interesting looking animal. Very nice animal actually. Let's have a look at what sex it is. This one will probably be a boy because I'd want it to be a girl. It's actually a girl. I may end up keeping that. That's beautiful. Just to prove out whether it is a super blade or not. Look at the head. Now the head is interesting because I'm going to show you the Chimera in a minute. This one here has also got a white back of the head and then a different colour front of its head. Quite interesting. Not really sure what that's all about. And then, right, so this one, yeah, there's the Chimera. So this one here is, I'm going to say, an albino blade clown. He has got a clown head stamp. It could also be an albino blade spider, but there are other spiders in there. Now blade and spider produces an animal with a very thin dorsal stripe, pretty much like what this has got. So I'm going to say this is an albino spider blade clown. Beautiful head, look at that. And that is a male. So the next one, I've got another clutch coming up from the sister who has got no spider in it, so I may be able to reproduce some of these with no spider. Now that is an albino spider clown, I'm going to say. Where am I? No, I'm not. That's got an eye stripe. So that's just an albino spider. Really nice albino spider. With no blade in it, because it's not made the back go all thin, like dorsally thin stripe on it. And it's a girl. So that's a albino spider, 100% het clown, possibly het exanthic. Now this is the one I would say normally would be the pièce de résistance of the clutch. Now when we cut this, I thought this was a snow. I still think it's a snow with pastel on top. Well, that's what I'm hoping it is going to be anyway. I think it's a snow. Could even be a Tofino on top of that as well. So it could, and yeah, so all of those are all possible. Any of the albino ones are all possible het toffees, and the others are all possible double het Tofinos. It's a very complicated clutch. So this, I actually think, looking at it now, when it first came out of the egg, it was actually completely white. It's now like an off yellowy colour, but it's much different yellow. It's a much different yellow to say the albino one. This one here. So you look at them together, you can see there's a vast amount of difference in the colours. And this is even the Tofino is a very different colour as well. So this actually could be a Tofino spider, or a Tofino spider snow even. I think it's a snow. I'm hoping it's going to be a snow, which then proves out the xanthic in the female. I can't think of any other reason why it would be different, basically. So it, as I say, it started off white. It's yellowed up. I think it's got pastel in it. There's not many of them in this clutch that have got pastel. There's 3, 1, 2, no, 4, because I think that probably pastel as well. So I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's a pastel snow spider het clown, possibly het toffee. I know Mum was a visual Tofino, so it would be het toffee. So I didn't sex that, did I? Getting a bit lively under the heat of the lights. That is a male. So that actually could be proved out a lot quicker than if it was a girl. So that one, I would say, is the top one, the top animal in there genetically in that. My favourite anyway. But then there's this, which is real oddity. I'm looking at the colour of this. Actually, that is, I think that probably is an albino. So there's colours appearing all over the place on this. There's like pastel patches there, black patches there. There's like the blade down its back again. I think looking at some of these markings, it could probably be spider as well. It doesn't have a wobbly head at all, not even in the slightest. So it's not really a giveaway as to whether it is a spider or not. The head, as you can see, is 2 different colours. So the front bit's a much darker pastel colour, and then the back's lighter. There's 4 white spots on the top, which is quite cool. The most obvious thing to make me think it's a chimera, and a lot of people have agreed, if you look at this eye, it's one colour with a pupil. And if you look at this side, it's much darker. Oh, there is a pupil. I can actually see the pupil on this side. I haven't noticed that before. It's got this teardrop coming off the side of it as well, and that side, this side, hasn't. That's quite cool. And actually looking at it now, since it's shed, it's absolutely changed colour. So there's like dark pastel coloured sort of patches on it. It's got a bit of the shimmering on the bottom, along the bottom, like the Tofino as well. So this animal's got a bit of everything in it. Absolutely everything. I mean, some of these colours and that on here, some of this could be toffee markings. This and like some of the colours there. I don't know. Is this paradoxing? I think it is. And you obviously get a bit of paradox in the chimera. I don't know. This animal probably will just be kept back because of how cool it is. Don't know if I'll ever breed from it or whatever, because of the risk of having the spider in it. But that's a girl. I think that'll be an amazing looking animal as an adult if it survives. Some of these chimeras and paradoxes and that, you know, don't tend to do particularly well, but seems quite lively. Absolutely stunning beast. Look at that. So there you go. As I said, a complicated clutch. I do say and are quite a lot in my videos. And the more I stack on, the more I'm going to say and because it just is difficult. Some of these animals that we make, you know, have never been produced before, or there's not many being produced before. There's nothing really to compare them to. So I think the chimera is what it says it is. I've showed it to a couple of people that are interested in genetics, and they've agreed that it is a chimera. Different colour eyes, different colour face, different colour everything, and the colours are developing. It's so much different from now to back to when it was in shed. Those yellow stripes and that down the sides of it, I didn't really notice those until I went to do the reveal today. So quite interesting, very interesting animal. Second chimera I've produced in 2 seasons, which is, you know, gone years without ever making one, and 2 in 2 seasons. So the other one's quite interesting. It's not albino related, it's a clown which has got 2 different colour heads, which is quite cool. 2 different colours on its head even, not 2 different colour heads. So there you go, some beautiful animals. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with a lot of them. I didn't expect to get that many spiders. Some of them I'll probably just give away as pets. A couple of them I'm just going to keep as pets and grow them on and see what they look like. You know, there's some really powerhouse genetics there, but you know, don't really want to be propagating too many spiders in this current day and age of people hating spiders. I can understand why people don't produce them, and she is in fact the last spider that I have in my collection. Just I made her a long time ago, and I wanted to prove out what was inside her, what genetics she had, like whether was she het exanthic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please tick the like button. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe, and enjoy the summer while it lasts.